Hi, everyone. It's your Las Vegas home specialist team, and we're here to give you another update on the real estate market, let you guys know what's going on out there so everybody can make their plans and stay safe at the same time. So we're going to talk a little bit about how homes are being shown throughout the COVID-19 situation that everybody is in right now.
Yeah, Andy, you've been showing a lot of houses, really. We have not seen too much change in the market yet.
No, we haven't. And actually, I was just speaking to one of our attorneys that we partner with, Lee Dreisen, who's actually going to be on for a chat with us on Thursday. And he told me all the agents he's been speaking to have been saying the same thing, that they were surprised that there really hasn't been a huge drop in anything, including price. I mean, sales are going to be down a little bit just because it's a little more difficult, but overall, things aren't too bad. And then as far as showing homes go, it just depends on if it's a vacant home or if it's occupied. Obviously, if there's a tenant, we're not allowed to show the homes. That came out from the governor, a mandate. So even if the tenant gives permission, we're not allowed to go in the home. And it's empty. Obviously, that makes life a lot easier, but not all homes are empty. So when people live there, generally speaking, they've been leaving the house when I get there with my clients. And then we go through one at a time and we take a look at everything. We make sure, that we're wearing our mask. For the most part, people have been leaving everything open. So we haven't had to touch a lot of things, which is good. And, we let them know when we leave so that they can get back to their life and, protect themselves.
So Andy, in addition to not being able to show homes with tenants in them, I think also the governor mandated that if the home was occupied, that the seller had to leave, couldn't stay in the house, and only you or me, the realtor, and one of the people looking at the house can go in. So if you had three people, you'd potentially have to go through the house 3 times.
Correct. That's the way I've understood it.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I've understood it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been leaving booties out too, because I guess there's also a concern that the virus can be transmitted through your shoes.
Right.
So people have left booties out. Luckily, I haven't been showing anyone with kids. Mm-hmm. If there were kids involved, that would probably make it a little bit more difficult.
Well, hopefully the kids could stay outside with the parent who wasn't in the house, for sure.
If there's 2.
Yeah. So it's certainly not a problem to do it. Of course, a vacant house is a lot easier. You don't have to worry quite so much, and we just get to stay sanitized.
Yes. Yeah. It's a different time and things are a lot different, and there's more, there's more hassles involved, if you will. But you know what? It's nothing that's that big a deal. It's not that hard to show homes. So make sure, if you're going to be looking at homes, make sure you have a good mask to use. If you want to wear gloves, that's your decision. I don't know that you need them because you really shouldn't need to touch much. If the people have booties, we put them on.
Right.
And other than that, it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, good.
Before transactions or paperwork is all done on the computer mostly these days anyway.
Yeah. No, that part certainly hasn't changed at all. And we've gotten the opportunity to show houses virtually using a camera. So that works out okay too. Good. Well, it's staying easy to do. We've been doing updates every couple of days on the listings, contracts, and sales that have occurred over the previous 7 days. And honestly, the numbers don't change from one report to the next that I've seen.
No, the numbers have held pretty steady. And as far as we know, at least through March, prices were as high as they've been the last several years.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen any drop in pricing. I'm actually getting an appraisal on my house for a refi this week, so I'll let everybody know. I have a number in mind, of course, and we'll see. And I think it's a reasonable number based on sales that have occurred in the neighborhood. So see if appraisals are coming in about right, or if appraisers are starting to feel a little pressure to bring them down.
Actually, too, another thing is if anybody's looking at probate sales, that process is actually, because of the coronavirus, gotten a little easier. It's harder for people to make a bid against the one that's already been submitted.
Right, because there's no public hearings now, if I understand that to be right. So yeah, that's good. That's good news too. Well, good. Well, people still need to find places to live, and that's why we get to be here.
It's kind of high buying season. People want to be ready for the new school year. Doesn't look like kids are going to finish this year. They're going to finish it distance-wise. So I don't think anybody's going to be going to school again before at least September.
Well, August here, and our school year starts in August in Clark County.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, late August.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are probably going to want to change homes between now and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure some people are going to want a pool if they're going to be on lockdown. People are going to want pools.
I've been waiting for it to get hot so I can get in mine. I think this weekend might be the day.
Awesome. Good for you.
Cool. Well, please join us on tomorrow or on Thursday when Lee Dreisen's going to be talking about how selling a home now to protect, buyers and sellers protecting themselves legally during our current interesting time. So that should be really good because he's really up on real estate law. So I'm looking forward to chatting with him.
Yes, me too.
Oh, and he just faded out.
I did?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I didn't do it.
No, that happens sometimes, I think, just with the bandwidth. I don't know. I've seen it on these two. Well, great. Well, thanks for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.